My husband and I have been married for 30 years now, and so to celebrate, we took a little flight to Jamaica. We spent several nights at the Secret St. James all-inclusive resort, and this was in Montego Bay. So it was about a 30-minute drive from the airport, and we actually stayed in the Preferred Club, and I will give you some benefits of staying in the Preferred Club in a little bit. But this was our hotel room, and I will say it was a very nice hotel room. It had a shower and a bathtub, and of course, it had the toilet area. And the toilet area is actually right next to the shower, and it's kind of separated by glass, which was a little weird at first, but it was fine. Then we had a closet, and here's the room. But next to the closet is this neat little cubby area where when you finish eating, you put all of your dishes in there. And then there's another door on the outside of your room where the room service people come and get your dishes, so they never have to come in your room to get your dishes. But anyway, this is the room. We had a king-size bed, and they left us 2 robes and a bag with 2 beach towels in it. Of course, you could get beach towels, downstairs by the beach, but I guess they just put them in the bag to get you started. They had a little coffee pot in there, a table. This was the balcony. We had a really good view. I will say the view could have been better had it not been for the palm tree that was right here to the left of the balcony. So it did kind of block some of the ocean, but still, all in all, it was a really, really nice view. It was really good to have this little bag because it did help with saving a place out at the beach. And unfortunately, I never got to use the tub, but it was fine. But having these amenities in the bathroom just made it really nice. Now, this was the view, which was gorgeous, probably my favorite view. And it was actually on the way to our room. It was like right outside our room door. But this is the little pathway out to the pool. And the pool area is really nice. The Preferred Club area does have its own separate pool. So that was nice. So it wasn't too crowded. I just thought this little stand was kind of cool. It showed you how far different places were to this resort in Montego Bay. Moscow, 6,000 miles, Tokyo, 7,900 miles. But anyway, this was our first night to go to dinner. Excuse the way I look. The humidity was really bad this night, but the sunsets were always just beautiful every single night. This was a separate pathway. There were 2 different pathways to get to the restaurants, the sunset pathway, and then this way was on the other side of the resort. It was actually a little bit shorter, but our area, St. James, was right next to Secret's Wild Orchids, and this was where all the restaurants were. So they had this little area right here, which is a shopping area, souvenir shops, jewelry shops. There was a little coffee shop there, which was really nice. But this is one of the 2 ways that you could get to all of the restaurants. And we went to the breakfast buffet every morning, and look and see that little fan right there at the top of the picture. That definitely came in handy because there were a lot of times when it was really hot sitting in those restaurants. But anyway, the breakfast buffet was really good. They were very, very good at entertaining. This happened to be July 4th, so they were having a little parade. I wish I could play the sound because they were playing music and dancing and cheering and stuff, but due to copyright issues, I can't play the music, play the sound. But anyway, they had a nice little parade going all along the beach side of the resort, and just celebrating the 4th, which I thought was really cool that they were celebrating the 4th of July, in Jamaica. So anyway, it was really fun. And then, of course, just a few steps from where we were on the beach was a little kind of walk-up grill, and they had Jamaican patties, burgers, pretzels, and so we ate there probably half the time for lunch. This was another sunset. The sunsets were beautiful, like I said. But anyway, you just can't beat a beautiful sunset. Now, the second night we were there, I didn't take pictures of the first night, but this was the second night we ate there. We ate at a Caribbean restaurant this night, and I actually tried oxtail. I'd heard it was good, and it actually wasn't too bad. You know, one of the things about being at the all-inclusive is they'll bring you, you know, whatever you want, as much as you want. So I just wanted to try the oxtail. But this was July 4th night. I love how they had everything red, white, and blue. They had actually stuff all day, and I could kick myself for not taking more pictures of all of the stuff they had. But they were giving out these little wands and light up glasses and playing music and having a party. And this was us just being goofy. But they had like a beach party with Jamaican music and the steel drums. So that was really cool. But we really enjoyed ourselves this night. And then this was probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then at 10:30, they had fireworks, but I didn't get any video of the fireworks. But they really had a nice little celebration for the 4th. We didn't stay out. Well, we stayed out here a while, but we aren't big partiers or anything. So like getting out there and dancing, that's just not us. But we found us a nice place out on the beach where they still had some chairs set up. And we just sat out there for a while and listened. The next day we were there was not quite as sunny nor quite as hot. The clouds started building up, and before we knew it, we were in a full-blown thunderstorm that was pretty set in for probably about 4 hours. Got stuck out in it at first because we just thought it was going to just pass pretty quickly. But it rained so much, I ended up getting a puddle of water in my chair. You can see here the big puddle. But it finally let up around lunchtime. Here's a little mongoose that was enjoying the break from the rain. They had a lot of mongeese, anyway, running around. But after lunch, we were trying to head back to the room, and it started raining again. And like I said, it was pretty set in for a good long time. But finally it cleared up, and it was actually a very nice night for dinner. So this particular night we ate at an Italian restaurant, and it was pretty good, but it got a little peacock there walking around. But the next night, this was the French restaurant. It was really good. The scenery, sitting outside, it was a really breezy night. Temperature was comfortable, and the scenery was just absolutely gorgeous. And the food at the French restaurant was one of our favorite meals. You can see here Mr. Peacock still walking around. He kind of ruled the roost, if you want to say. But anyway, this was the little quiche Lorraine appetizer at that French restaurant. And then I had the filet, which I forgot to take the picture before I started, but this was the filet. It had a really good flavor. The spinach mashed potatoes were really good. And then the creme brulee. The creme brulee was really, really good. Then what I liked about this is right next to it was the piano bar, and they had a bunch of seating out there, and it was breezy, and I love the way the palm trees were lit up. I have a really good picture of it coming up. I just think that this is probably my favorite picture from the trip. But anyway, it was really nice. One of the places we actually ate at for lunch was by the St. James pool, and we ate there twice, and they had really good food. They had another parade. Like I said, they were very big about keeping you entertained. So even during the day, not just at night, they had a little Jamaica Day parade for us. And this was a Friday, I think. And one of the benefits of being in the preferred club is you can go next door to the Breathless Resort, and this is the Breathless Resort. They have the pool on the rooftop, and this was the view from the rooftop. Gorgeous, gorgeous view. So on Friday night, we ate dinner up there, and like I said, you have to be in the preferred area to have access to the Breathless Resort. But we were sitting at the table eating, and the food there was actually one of our favorites as well. Our favorite restaurants were this resort, the Breathless Rooftop Restaurant, and the French restaurant. But at the rooftop restaurant, I also had steak and mashed potatoes, and then they had this little thing of veggies. But their dessert was the absolute best of the week. This is a passion fruit cheesecake, and it was so utterly delicious. I can't even explain it. Saturday night, it was our last night, and we decided to eat at the French restaurant again so that we could enjoy the piano bar again and sit out and listen to the music. They had, this particular night, they had a lady out there singing, and she entertained us for a long time. And she was good. Their entertainment was really good. So I would say that we enjoyed the entertainment at this resort. But unfortunately, it was time to go. So we made the trip back to the airport. This is just a little bit of Montego Bay, kind of the area, heading back to the airport. But I will say we had a wonderful trip. This was our second time going, and we just had a really, really good time. So if you're looking to go to an all-inclusive, I highly recommend the Secret St. James all-inclusive resort. You will really be thoroughly impressed, and you will have a great time. But anyway, that is about it for our trip. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And just if you love all things homemaking, if you're new to my channel and you like cleaning, meal ideas, just all things homemaking, then I would love it if you would click that subscribe button, click the bell button so you don't miss any of my videos, and leave me a comment below if you've ever been to Jamaica. I would love to know. And if you have been to Jamaica, where did you stay? I would love to know that as well. But anyway, again, I just want to say thanks. And if you are already subscribed, then thank you for coming back. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And if you want to see a little bit of what I do on my channel as far as meal ideas, home decor, that kind of thing, then click one of the boxes you see on the screen right now. And I will see you next time. Bye.